My name is Larry Temlock, and I am CFO and co-founder of the Sunexchange. Through the Sunexchange, anyone can earn income from the sun. Now, not just big banks and insurance companies, but everyone is searching for solid investment returns. And it turns out that solar projects produce pretty reliable yields of 10% or greater per annum. We've reached a critical juncture in energy. In many sunny locations around the world, it is now cheaper to generate solar energy, generate and store solar energy, than it is to draw dirty energy from the grid. And that means that small and medium-sized businesses, hospitals, schools, and communities can gain a financial benefit from switching to solar. However, solar does require some upfront investment, and this is a bottleneck for many. So on the one hand, you've got increasing demand for ethically generated investment returns, and on the other hand, you have many people who would like to make this energy conversion to solar because it's cheaper and it's better for the environment. Well, the Sunexchange is the marketplace where they meet. At the Sunexchange, individuals, family offices, funds can buy into sub 1 megawatt solar projects, one solar cell at a time. Now, making solar cell investment so cheap and so accessible opens up the opportunity to tap into new sources of capital. Let me show you how we do this. First, we're starting in Africa, where we have the world's greatest solar resource that can satisfy a rising demand for energy. And in fact, just in South Africa, we have an 8 trillion rand annual solar resource available to us. Businesses, individuals, and even governments are starting to realize that now is the time to invest in solar. And according to one source, wealthy individuals, millennials, in aggregate have earmarked about $3.4 trillion for solar-related investments. So here's how on the Sunexchange platform you can buy a solar cell the way you might buy a book on Amazon. You can solar power your money by signing up on our platform, performing a brief KYC registration, and then selecting a project into which the solar cells you buy will be installed. You choose an amount of cells, and we'll estimate for you the amount of income that you can earn on that cell. When all the cells are sold in the project, the Sunexchange then hires an installer, insures the project, and gets everyone involved in a 20-year lease. Once the project is constructed and operating, you can check on your dashboard all sorts of live data about how the project is performing and how much money you're making. You can sit back and relax and enjoy your streamed, monetized African sunshine from anywhere in the world. The Sunexchange has created something really new. Our first innovation is to take that solar investment unit from $10,000 or $100,000 down to $10 for a single solar cell. And our second innovation is to use cryptocurrency, blockchain, and smart contracts to make this cost-efficient and effective. On the Sunexchange platform, users can buy solar cells using cryptocurrency, paying directly without going through the banking system. And then we can pay them back their rental in micropayments directly at low cost. We can also use smart contracts to manage this process. And we can digitize the physical solar asset. We can make that a blockchain asset. And by doing that, we are creating a global virtual transactive grid. Well, this isn't just talk. The Sunexchange is actually making this happen. We've already got over 30,000 active solar cells in 4 operating projects in South Africa. We have now 4,500 members from 70 countries. We've won a variety of awards for our progress, including Best Bitcoin and Blockchain Business in Africa 2 years running, and the Dubai Global Challenge Award last year. And many people aware of our progress have come to us with projects, and we now have a very healthy pipeline of projects to execute over the next months and years. We're still a small team. We've got 10 people. Everyone is an expert in his field. I'm really pleased to be working with such intelligent, hardworking people. We also have some real heavy hitter advisors helping us out, such as Clive and his team. We also have Danny Kennedy, who is the managing director of the California Clean Energy Fund, as one of our advisors, and David Orban, who is a network society visionary and cryptocurrency expert. Now, as you can imagine, Clive earlier was talking about market size and the addressable market. Well, there is a veritable ocean of potential solar projects in our category. So how do we select these? How do we screen them? Well, our approach has been to partner within mostly African, but some international high-quality engineering firms and installment firms that can refer to us projects that they've seen, and they can do the first screening. That helps us to improve our quality control, and we have a software package that makes it easy and cost-efficient for the installers to do this. So, to make all of this even better, we are now embarking on the sale of the Sunex token. Now, the Sunex is an Ethereum ERC20 token, blockchain token, that we are going to sell in an ICO. And the Sunex will have several functions on our platform. One is that it will be an integral part of our loyalty rewards program. So people using the Sunexchange platform will be able to earn these Sunex tokens and use them to get discounts, to get additional lease bonuses. And as they accumulate Sunex, they'll be incentivized to develop a diversified and socially impactful solar cell portfolio. Another feature of the Sunex is that holders will be able to stake them onto a captive default insurance fund that we are creating. We're going to create a level of portfolio insurance because we know that some of these small projects in the end may not work out as planned, and we want to protect the solar cell buyers. The funds that we raise from this token sale will, of course, be used as seed capital for the insurance fund. Will also be used to continue to develop our tech, and we will pre-finance some of the projects to be sold later on our platform. So please don't wait for governments to stop climate change, and don't wait for them to fill the African energy funding debt. Please visit the sunexchange.com, become a member, earn some money, and become a part of Africa's energy access solution. Thank you.